Welcome back to Resilience Gone Wild, the podcast where we dive into the wild world of nature to uncover resilience lessons that can help us navigate life's toughest challenges. I'm your guide, Jessica Morgenthal, and today we're focusing on an animal that embodies courage, strength, and grit, one of the most tenacious creatures on Earth, the honey badger. Known for its unwavering courage and ability to overcome extreme adversity, the honey badger has long fascinated scientists, adventurers, and animal lovers alike. This little warrior doesn't back down, even when facing predators much larger and deadlier. What makes this creature so extraordinary is how it turns every challenge into an opportunity. So what can we learn from this powerhouse of resilience? Let's dive into their story and explore what the honey badger can teach us about rising to meet life's toughest moments with determination and courage. Picture the vast African savanna, golden grasses whispering in the breeze beneath an endless sky. The sun hangs high, casting everything in a warm glow, while the dry earth beneath your feet crackles with life. As you stand quietly, blending into this ancient landscape, you catch sight of him, unmistakable in his two-toned fur, a young male honey badger moving with quiet determination through the wilderness. His body, compact and powerful, seems to hum with the energy of survival itself, every step energetic, purposeful, and unyielding, as if the very land has shaped him for this journey. He is nature's answer to resilience, forged in the crucible of the wild. This young male was born blind and helpless, deep in the safety of a den dug by his mother. For months, he depended on her protection, learning the ways of survival in the dark, nurturing warmth of her burrow. Now he ventures alone across the landscape, shaped by the wisdom of generations, carrying with him the legacy of courage and raw strength. Honey badgers are remarkable creatures, closer to weasels than to true badgers, with 12 different subspecies spread across Africa, India, and Southwest Asia. This young male will grow to about 3 feet in length and weigh 25 to 30 pounds, but his power extends far beyond his size. He is highly adaptable, thriving in environments ranging from deserts to forests, as long as he can burrow into the earth. Digging is one of his greatest gifts. His claws act as nature's tools, breaking through the earth to find safety, shelter, or food hidden below. You watch as he pauses, alert, his nose twitching. There's something nearby, something dangerous. The wind shifts, carrying with it the unmistakable scent of a cobra, coiled, poised, ready to strike. Most creatures would freeze or flee at the sight of this deadly predator, but not the honey badger. He moves forward, not because he is fearless, but because he has learned that courage means stepping toward danger with purpose. The cobra strikes, quick as a bolt of lightning, sinking its venomous fangs into the badger's thick, protective skin. But he was ready for this. The honey badger responds, his powerful jaws locking onto the cobra's body, shaking it violently. The snake thrashes in a final attempt to free itself, but the badger's grip only tightens. His strong bite, capable of cracking open small tortoises, weakens the serpent. But the cobra's venom has done its work. The honey badger's legs buckle as the poison takes hold. For a moment, he collapses, still and silent on the ground. But this is not the end. Like the relentless cycle of nature itself, the honey badger rises a few hours later. His body shakes off the venom, his resilience greater than the cobra's bite, and he finishes what he started, turning a deadly challenge into life-sustaining nourishment. This is the rhythm of his life, one challenge after another, each encounter a test of endurance and courage. Honey badgers are primarily nocturnal creatures, sleeping in burrows by day and emerging under the cover of night to hunt. But their adaptability is key. They will hunt in daylight when necessary, shifting to meet the demands of their environment. Their resilience lies not just in brute strength, but in their ability to move through the world with courage and resourcefulness. Their name offers a clue to one of their favorite delicacies. While honeycomb is one of his greatest loves, it's not just the sweet honey he's after, it's the rich protein of the larva hidden inside. When he finds a bee's nest, even the relentless sting of hundreds of angry bees won't deter him. His loose, thick skin acts as armor, protecting him as he tears into the hive. With patience and determination, he breaks through, and soon the honeycomb is his, but the honey and the larva become a well-earned reward for his perseverance. And his intelligence shines beyond his physical strength. You watch as he navigates a thorny bush with ease, his loose skin twisting and bending through the sharp brambles that would stop other animals in their tracks. It's as though the landscape itself tests him, offering barriers that only the most adaptable and resilient can overcome. And overcome them he does. Every step a reminder that survival is not about force alone, but about knowing your strengths, how to adapt, how to turn obstacles into advantages. Born from the wild, he's been shaped by every challenge, every victory. And as darkness falls over the savannah, you can't help but marvel at him. This young honey badger, a force of nature, facing the wilderness with eyes wide open. He isn't just surviving, he's thriving. Each battle he faces, each step he takes is a testament to the power of resilience. His journey reminds us that true courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the willingness to rise again and again, no matter how hard the fall. The honey badger's life gives us countless examples of resilience. But if we distill it down to just one defining trait, it's the courage. Not just the kind of courage that faces a single challenge, but the deep, enduring courage that allows us to confront whatever life throws at us again and again without backing down. Courage in the honey badger's world isn't about fearlessness. It's about facing danger with clear purpose. He knows that survival depends on stepping into the challenge, not away from it. When the honey badger goes after the cobra, he doesn't shy away from the danger because he understands that within every challenge lies something valuable, something worth the risk. In our own lives, we often face obstacles that feel just as daunting, whether it's a difficult conversation, a career move, or a personal goal that seems too far out of reach. True courage means stepping towards those challenges, knowing they might sting, but trusting that the outcome will make us stronger. Courage is also about persistence. It's not a single heroic action, but a daily practice. The honey badger's life is a testament to this. Whether he's digging out venomous snakes, cracking open tortoises with his powerful bite, or braving the stings of bees for the protein-rich larva hidden within a hive, he never gives up. There will be discomfort, there will be setbacks, but courage allows us to keep moving forward, even when the road feels long and hard. The honey badger's journey teaches us that resilience isn't built in one moment of bravery. It's built through repeated acts of courage, day after day. Another form of courage is adaptability, knowing when to shift, change course, or embrace new strategies in response to what's in front of us. The honey badger is primarily nocturnal, emerging under the cover of darkness to hunt, but he is highly adaptable. When circumstances demand it, he'll hunt in broad daylight, adjusting to the environment around him. In our own lives, courage means knowing when to let go of rigid plans, when to shift gears, and when to find new ways to approach a problem. Courage is flexible. It bends without breaking, like the honey badger navigating thorny bushes, twisting and turning through obstacles to find his way forward. Finally, courage is about enduring what others might find unbearable. The honey badger's thick skin protects him from bee stings, snake venom, and the claws of predators, but his real strength comes from his mindset. When he's bitten by a venomous snake, he may collapse briefly as the poison takes hold, but he doesn't stay down for long. His body rejects the neurotoxins, and he rises again, finishing what he started. That's the heart of courage. It's not about never falling. It's about rising again after we fall, about enduring through the hardest moments and finding the strength to keep going. The honey badger story teaches us that courage isn't about big dramatic acts. It's a quiet, steady force that helps us face whatever comes our way. It's about turning challenges into opportunities, trusting in our ability to rise again, and having the confidence to face the world with open eyes, ready for whatever lies ahead. Courage and bravery are often mistaken for the same thing, but there's a difference that runs deep, like the roots of an ancient tree. Bravery is that burst of action in the heat of the moment, like a sudden storm. It's immediate, reactive, and fueled by adrenaline. But courage, it's quieter, more enduring. Courage is like the sun rising each morning, steady and unwavering, lighting your way even through the darkest of times. Courage is what allows you to face the long road ahead, knowing there will be shadows, but trusting that you'll find your way through. To build your courage muscle, start with the small but significant challenges, the ones that have been lingering, hiding in the back of your mind, like seeds waiting for the right moment to sprout. Those challenges are opportunities waiting to grow your strength. Take one step toward them. Courage isn't about giant leaps. It's about steady, deliberate movement, like the honey badger advancing through the wild. And remember, courage also means being at peace with what feels like failure. Like the honey badger taking a cobra's bite and rising again, we too must learn that setbacks are part of the journey. This ties back to Resilience Gone Wild episode 1, where we talked about how you can't truly make a mistake because you did your best, the best you could in the moment. Each experience, no matter the outcome, is a step forward in your growth, just as nature continually learns and evolves from its challenges. As you nurture your courage, there may be a bigger challenge waiting, one that has stayed hidden in the shadows because it feels too big or too daunting. Think about something in your life, a dream, a goal, a truth that you've kept buried because it seemed impossible. Now is the time to pull it out of the darkness. Like the honey badger, facing the wild and unwavering determination, you too can confront what has been hidden, step by step. Trust that the courage you've built will guide you through, even when the path seems unclear. While you're building your own courage, take a moment to think about someone else who could benefit from today's episode. Share this story of the honey badger with them right now. Sometimes, like the winds that carry seeds across great distances, we can be the catalyst for change in someone else's life. Your act of sharing might just be the spark they need to tap into their own courage and start facing their own challenges. Once your courage has taken root, think about how you can ripple it outward to help others. Courage, like a river, flows and spreads. Encourage someone close to you to face their own fears or to step into a challenge they've been avoiding. Offer your support and remind them that courage is something that grows stronger each time we use it, just like the wild becomes more resilient after each storm. By embodying courage, we inspire those around us to do the same, creating waves of resilience that reach far beyond our own lives. And let's not forget that the honey badger's courage also extends to the natural world. Although honey badgers are not endangered, they're currently listed as least concern by conservationists. This status can change. They face threats from habitat loss and human conflict, especially in areas where their body parts are used in traditional medicine due to their reputation for fearlessness. Habitat destruction and hunting have caused some local populations to decline. Just because they're not endangered today doesn't mean they aren't vulnerable to current and future threats, and our actions now can help ensure their resilience in the wild for generations to come. Whenever you need a reminder of your own courage, you can return to the honey badger as a metaphor. Picture him standing undeterred after venomous bites, tackling the wild with every ounce of his being. Let that image guide you when life feels overwhelming, reminding you that resilience, like nature itself, is deeply rooted within you. For those of you who want to experience the honey badger's resilience firsthand, You can visit them at the San Diego Zoo, the Naples Zoo in Florida, and just a few other conservation sites. They're rare in captivity because of their cleverness and toughness, but the zoos have made space for them, offering us a glimpse into their untamed spirit. Watching them navigate their enclosures is like witnessing courage itself, alive in motion. If you feel inspired to help protect this incredible creature and the landscapes it calls home, consider supporting conservation efforts. There are organizations dedicated to preserving the honey badger's habitat, ensuring these resilient warriors of the wild continue to thrive. Whether you choose to donate, raise awareness, or volunteer, your actions help protect the ecosystems they depend on. Every small action, like water nurturing the roots of a tree, contributes to something bigger, something that will grow and flourish over time. So today, take one small, courageous step toward your own growth. Then share that courage. Let it ripple out to the people in your life, inspiring them to face their own shadows. And finally, let's take courageous steps together to protect our wild spaces, our animals, and our planet. Just like the honey badger thrives in harmony with its environment, we can create a win-win-win where people, the planet, and all living creatures can rise and flourish together. As we wrap up today's journey, I hope the story of the honey badger has sparked something in you, a deeper sense of courage and resilience that you can carry forward. Remember, courage isn't a momentary burst. It's something we build over time, like the honey badger facing challenge after challenge, growing stronger with each step. Whether you're confronting something that feels overwhelming or pulling a dream out of the shadows, let the honey badger be your guide. Every challenge is an opportunity to rise, adapt, and thrive. Take a moment now to reflect on what resonated most with you in today's episode. What's one small step you can take to start building your courage? Maybe it's sharing this episode with someone who needs it, or maybe it's tackling something you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, know that with each action, you're strengthening your resilience muscle, just like the honey badger navigating his wild world. Next week, I am thrilled to welcome Oliver Duarte to Resilience Gone Wild. Oliver is a change maker who works with nature organizations to help them multiply their impact, bringing nature back into our lives in meaningful and transformative ways. He's all about reconnecting people with the wild world and helping organizations expand their reach to benefit both people and the planet. In our conversation, we'll dive deep into how nature holds the keys to resilience and how we can all take action to strengthen our connection to it. It's going to be an inspiring and empowering episode. You won't want to miss it. Before we go, don't forget to leave a comment or rating if today's episode resonated with you. Your feedback is like sunlight, helping this podcast grow and allowing more people to discover Resilience Gone Wild. You can also download today's episode and be sure to check out the show notes for more information, including links to the conservation organizations I mentioned and places where you can visit honey badgers in person. Every small action creates ripples, like drops of rain falling into a still pond, and together those ripples can create powerful waves of change. Thank you for being part of this wild journey. Keep building your courage, and remember, you're never alone in this. I'm Jessica Morgenthal, and I can't wait to see you the next time on Resilience Gone Wild.
This has been a production of BLI Studios, produced by me, Kai. Follow along with our other BLI produced shows at balancinglifesissues.com/podcast-BLI. Got an idea for the show? Email me, Kai, at balancinglifesissues.com. And don't forget to stay in touch with your host, Jessica, at jessica@winwinwinmindset.com. Anything else to add, Miles?
Yeah.